Here's a pair of sneakers that I got on sale and from basically sneakers and stuff, and it's the GEL-NYC, and this is the Fujitaka Imbari collab. And what's cool about this particular pair is that I got them on sale for like £87, and then also the materials on here, they basically mimicking the Imabari material, which is supposed to be like a towel material in Japanese, and Fujitaka are basically a handbag brand. And then these trainers I really like is because of the fact that they're a bit different to the norm, and I do like the sort of blue colour almost going on green, especially around the mesh area, and that kind of basically feels like it's got that sort of different types of shade on there, which is nice. And I also like this mesh material that they've got going on here, which is kind of reverse what you normally see. Normally you see some sort of leather panel here, and the suede on here is quite sort of nice to the touch. And with usually with sort of ASICS trainers, they're more sort of synthetic materials, so this one's quite nice that it's sort of mixed up different types of materials. And you can see here on the medial side you've got this ASICS logo, but it's kind of done in this sort of almost sort of felt material that I can sort of see, maybe it's suede. And then I like the little embroidery hits that you got going on around the sneaker, which is there and also there, and then on this side. And the thing that makes it pop is obviously the laces. So these are sort of the pink, blue type and white laces, which is a multicolour lace, and they're really sort of soft to the touch as well. And also you get the sort of lace loops as well, which is a similar material to the laces, and just basically offsets against everything else. And same with the loop on the heel. And it's just a cool trainer, and I find them very comfortable as well, and the traction works well on these as well. So it's, like I said, for the price, it's definitely sort of worth it. So here's the details for the ASICS GEL-NYC Fujitaka Imbari. It comes in a French blue and Grand Shark colourway, and these have a gel cushioning in the heel and also in the forefoot, and basically helps with sort of impact protection and stability. And it has a EVA midsole as well. And the materials are mainly sort of synthetic cotton and leather materials. And the price was £165. So with the comfort and sizing, I think the GEL-NYC is one of the more comfortable silhouettes in my opinion, and I would sort of still class them in the soft to medium side. So I feel like they feel similar to a 1906R, but you also have the gel-like structures on the forefoot and also in the heel, so it provides sort of softness and cushioning on both parts of your feet, and you can feel that. And I would also say, because it's a runner of sorts, then it does have sort of good support for your arch in general and also for your foot in general. And because of the mostly sort of synthetic mesh upper, there's no wear and time with these. They're kind of pretty much good to go. And I went true to size on this particular pair because it was the only one that was available in the sale. But if I did, I probably would have went half size up. But I find ASICS probably run slightly bigger anyway in general, so true to size did work for me, even though I have a wide foot. And they also have really good traction as well, so much like any other runner, it's a good one, and quite sort of chunky as well with this one. So with the look and style, this one's using sort of dark colours, and the GEL-NYC, in my opinion, is more of a sort of aggressive silhouette. But what they've done with this one is, because they've used like this different sort of material, the Imabari material on there, it makes it look a bit sort of softer on foot and not as aggressive. And so in that way, I think they've achieved what they probably set out to do. And because it's a dark colourway, I think you can sort of wear these all seasons. So even though you have a mesh upper, you do need to be careful, obviously, in this sort of cold weather, because it's not going to keep you warm. But there's no reason why you can't wear it whenever, because of the fact that it's a dark colour and you won't show the dirt as much. And I think this one works well casually. It's not one to sort of dress sort of smart casual because of the pink laces and sort of the vibrant hits of those. And the pink laces that come with it, but there's no reason why you couldn't swap them out for sort of navy or some sail laces. So with the final thoughts, with the comfort, it's very sort of neutral on foot and feels nice, and just quite sort of easy to wear. And also the forefoot and heel, you can feel that when you're sort of walking, so that does feel nice on foot as well. So compared to sort of other ASICS sneakers, I find this one and the 1130 the nicest in terms of comfort. And they're also sort of very lightweight as well, so that's one other thing that I'd say about these. And with the cons, I think the cost. So this one was roughly sort of £165, which is a collab, but it's more expensive than a GR version. And I don't think it's kind of warranted, because I think the materials on there, they are kind of nice, and they have done a slightly sort of revised version. However, I still think it's still expensive anyway, and that's what, with all sort of these types of runners style sneakers, they're very expensive in my opinion for what they are. So with the ratings, I give the look and style for this one a 5 out of 5. I think the way it looks is really nice, and it's just different, and also it's very sort of monotone in colour at the same time, but because it's got all those sort of embroidery hits all over it, and the pink laces make it really pop, I think it's a cool look. And the comfort, I give that a 5. I mean, I'm in an R-ing between a 4 and a 5, but if I was to sort of say this is probably for me one of the most sort of neutral and comfortable ASICS trainers that I've tried so far, and because it has gel on the forefoot and the heel, it does feel nice on foot, and similar to a 1906R. So I think for me it's still a 5. I don't think it's as nice as a 1906R, but it's still very, very, very close. And the quality, I give that a 4. It's not using sort of majority of the premium materials. Obviously there's mesh materials on there, but I do like the effort that they've put in terms of using different styles of materials. And like I said earlier, the price is probably a bit too high on these. I think if they retailed at sort of 140, I think it would have been a good price, especially because it was a collab. And I think for me, the score is like a 4, because it's not completely wowing me, but I'd pick these up for, like I said earlier, sort of £87. But if you're paying full price for these, I think it's a bit of a big ask, but it's still a cool, clean sneaker, but it's not like a complete must-have in my opinion.